NFL Network now on the Westwood One radio network. We have our first Super Bowl 57 injury to keep an eye on. The Chiefs' top cornerback, L'Jarius Sneed, is now in the concussion protocol, and his status for Super Sunday against the Eagles is unknown. The injury news more concerning in San Francisco. As tests revealed, quarterback Brock Purdy suffered a torn elbow ligament in Sunday's loss to Philly. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero reports Purdy will need surgery, but there is initial hope he'll be ready for the start of the season. Despite Sunday's loss, both Bengals coordinators are hot coaching commodities. Cincinnati D coordinator Lou Anarumo will interview for the Cardinals head coach job Wednesday, before Arizona speaks with Cincy OC Brian Callahan on Thursday. Callahan also has a second interview for the Colts job this week. And Kellen Moore wasn't out of work for long. The Cowboys and their offensive coordinator parted ways Sunday, and he was hired to be the Chargers' new OC on Monday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One radio network.
Milk, eggs, $42. Ma'am, you okay?
Need bucks? With Jackson Hewitt, don't wait weeks for the IRS to send your tax refund. Come in now for up to $3,500 with a no-interest, no-fee refund advance loan when you file your taxes. That's up to $3,500 today. Don't let high prices get you down. When every dollar matters, it matters who does your taxes. So get to Jackson Hewitt today. For eligible clients, loans by Republic Bank and Trust Company. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
Did you know you could be driving in a pile of cash, like right now? Bumper makes it easy to know what your car is worth. The used car market is hot right now. Bumper.com could be your opportunity to make some bank. Bumper.com lets you know what your car is worth based on your car's specific details. So whether you're selling or just want to know, Bumper makes it easy. Know what your car is worth. Just go to Bumper.com.
For buying and beyond, Bumper.com.
Bumper reports are based upon data available. Bumper may not have the complete historical records of every vehicle.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California, Super Bowl station for the Imperial Valley and beyond. In the newsroom, Gene Brister wearing rain boots, and the last time I saw a hat like that, Gene, it was on the Gorton Fisherman. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we got over a quarter of an inch of rain at the airport.
I was going to ask you. I listened earlier, missed it, wondered if we had a measurement, and we do. So
we do. Yeah. Slightly more than a quarter of an inch in 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And that was at the airport. So some parts of the valley got even a little bit more.
Possibly even some got less. I mean,
yes,
this is a strange place.
It certainly is.
Strange place.
Yeah, okay. And saddened to hear hockey legend Bobby Hull is dead at the age of 84. Hull was a 12-time All-Star selection in the NHL. He lifted the Stanley Cup just once in 1961. And throughout his career, Bobby Hull remembered for keeping most of Canada's dentists gainfully employed.
Yeah.
Okay. Growing up in Michigan at night, back in those days, you could listen to literally radio from all over the East Coast and the Midwest. And I can remember listening to many Chicago, Detroit, Montreal hockey games.
How'd you understand them, though?
Well, you know, at the time I was fully aware of hockey and, even played a little bit.
And that helped you understand what they were saying?
Sure. It's very fast-paced.
No, translation the accent.
It's in English. Yes. Okay. Here's an interesting fact. Okay, did you know chainsaws were originally invented as a tool to help deliver babies? Yeah, way back then it was considered cutting-edge technology.
I saw that one.
Sorry about that.
Saw that one coming.
Are you ready for birthdays?
We better be, because they're here.
Okay, let me find where I hid the birthdays. Okay. Actor Stuart Margolin is 83. He was James Garner's buddy on The Rockford Files. And again, he's another one of those actors you would know the face and the voice and never think of his name. Actor Jonathan Banks is 76. Actor Glenn Turman is 76. Singer Harry Wayne Casey, that would be KC of the Sunshine Band.
Yeah.
He's 72. Actor Anthony LaPaglia is 64. Actor Kelly Lynch, 64. Actor Paulette Braxton, 58. Actor Minnie Driver, 53. Actor Portia de Rossi is 50. Comedian Bobby Moynihan is 46. Actor Kerry Washington, 46. Singer Justin Timberlake, 42. Actor Tyler Ritter is 38. And actor Joel Courtney is 27. Local birthdays coming up. Reading is fun, and KXO has fun books to give away. These books are from the National Geographic Kids Series. Listen to AM 1230 and win a book for the kids. Just joking. 300 hilarious jokes about everything. Can't get enough space stuff, fun facts, and awesome information. It's a numbers game, football, the math behind football, and more. Weird but true. Incredible facts, awesome photos, and more. KXO AM 1230 will give away one of these books to lucky listeners who are the 10th caller at 760-352-1230. Listen for Marion the librarian to say,
"Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Thanks."
and be caller number 10 to win. That number again, 760-352-1230. Keep listening and win on KXO AM 1230. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Ian Parra, Angel Orozco, Monica Noden, Dayton Wood, Elena Williams, Tony Valadez, Ernie Avila, Gabriel Sanchez, Annalisa Cortez, Jerry Murgia, Kathy Ray, Leroy Hill Sr., Martha Ramirez, Elena Weimer, Norma Moreno, Sandra Plunkett, Tiffany Leva, Gloria Granillo, and Tony Villoria. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, we mentioned the National Geographic Kids books we're giving away. Pretty good stuff. Just joking. It's 300 hilarious jokes about everything. And can't get enough space stuff. Fun facts, awesome information, cool games, silly jokes, and more. It's a numbers game. Football, the math behind the perfect punt, the game-changing interception, and so much more. It explains it for kids. And Weird But True, World 2023, incredible facts, awesome photos, weird stuff for the year and beyond. So we're giving them away, and the contests are continuing through the week.
When you use the word weird, I anticipate for you to say Weird Al.
Yes, well, Weird Gabe would be more like it, but...
Well, that might be a compliment.
Yes. Okay.
We'll have to ask Gabe.
Yes.
He's not here to defend himself.
Well, that's okay. He's trying on his Chewbacca costume for the Star Wars thing at Buttercup Ranger Station this Saturday.
I want to see him dressed.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, we've got news if you're ready, and slightly abbreviated issues still with the delivery of CBS News and our California News Network product. So what we're going to do is we will bring you a look at world news from CBS, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, they are your year-round comfort specialists.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
CBS News special report. Freshman Republican Congressman George Santos is recusing himself from his committee assignments for now, amid campaign and personal finance investigations. Correspondent Allison Keyes is in Washington.
Santos is the incoming lawmaker under investigation for a series of lies about his past. Now he's apologizing to his House GOP colleagues for being a distraction and says he's looking forward to clearing his name. But an aide says he is reserving his assigned seats on 2 committees.
He was assigned to the Small Business and Science, Space, and Technology panels. His announcement comes a day after he met with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Santos has admitted to fabricating key parts of his background and misleading voters about his education, work history, and ancestry. All of this follows a Newsday Siena College poll showing the vast majority in his New York district believe Santos should resign. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
And our look at CBS News brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Nyland in all of Imperial Valley. Are you ready? After more than 6 years, the Nyland Sportman's and Tomato Festival is back. And now, brighter than ever, happening on February 4th and 5th. The fun kicks off Saturday with special performances by our very own Firme and DJ Blank Image Productions, Kids Carnival, Mechanical Bull, Beer Garden, and more. The excitement continues on Sunday, starting out with a delicious pancake and menudo breakfast, talent show, king and queen contest, our famous and classic tomato packing competition, and live music by Saucy Tomatoes. Get your fill of the thrills at the 80th Annual Nyland Sportman's and Tomato Festival, brought to you by the Nyland Chamber of Commerce, building bridges to a brighter future.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
It's Tuesday morning, time to take a look at the latest in local news. The first local healthcare roundtable is coming up. George Gale explains.
It was held a Saturday at Imperial Valley College. When it was over, it was evident more would be needed. The roundtable was very well attended. Members from almost every aspect of the healthcare industry in Imperial County attended the event organized by the County Board of Supervisors. There was almost unanimous agreement that one large healthcare district would most benefit Imperial County and its residents. What they could not agree upon was how such a district would be formed. El Centro Regional Medical Center Board President and El Centro City Councilman Tomas Oliva opened the roundtable by suggesting the creation of a new healthcare district. Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District Board President Catalina Alcantara Santillan agreed, but also said her board had already agreed to expand their healthcare district county-wide, and she suggested that the new district form under their umbrella. You can view the entire roundtable event on the county's YouTube page. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The 75th Annual Carrot Festival Parade, it will be held February the 11th. The parade will start at 10 a.m. The Holtville Chamber of Commerce is still accepting applications from those who would like to participate in the parade. Applications can be submitted online at the Chamber's website, or they can pick up one in person at the Chamber office. The deadline to submit an application is today, so you better make a buzz down there right now. Contact the Holtville Chamber for more information. KXO News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Continuing with more local news, CBP says there were 9 seizures worth more than $9 million. George Gale filed the story.
The San Diego CBP field office was very busy at the beginning of the year. 9 seizures were mostly in San Diego, but there were some in Imperial County. Customs and Border Protection seized 39 packages of blue fentanyl pills weighing 7.28 pounds at the Kxo West port of entry, 13 packages of blue fentanyl pills weighing 29.93 pounds, and 11 packages of cocaine weighing 28.17 pounds were seized at the Andrade port of entry. 56 pounds of cocaine weighing 256 pounds were seized at the Tecate port of entry. The other seizures were pretty much all in San Ysidro port. In total, 9 seizures were valued at $9.1 million in narcotics. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Orientation session in Spanish. The session will be at Imperial Valley College. It'll be held tomorrow, that's Wednesday, February the 1st, from 3 till 5 p.m. in room 2734. The session is for new students attending Imperial Valley College. The school says they will have special guests at the session. And finally, no meeting of the Imperial County Board of Supervisors. As a matter of fact, the next meeting will be held on Tuesday, February 7th. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tyrant Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models. You never need an appointment, and they come to you, and they don't charge extra for that mobile service.
Hi, Luis Sotelo for Imperial Valley Volkswagen. We are starting the new year with a great selections of cars and SUVs, and one's just right for you. Imperial Valley Volkswagen can make it happen. Come on in and pick out the one you want. Good news for all you Audi owners. Our trained technicians can now service Audi. Imperial Valley Volkswagen, Highway 86 and 8th Road in Imperial. Remember, if you don't come and see me first, I can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
And page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation, reminding you it's all here.
Continuing with more local news this morning, the Calipatria School District receives a grant. Here's more on the story.
It was presented recently. The $30,000 check was presented on behalf of the BHE Foundation. The grant is to be used to enhance campus safety and support educational improvements at the high school. The check was presented by BHE Renewables Community Relations Manager Barry Bean, who said that Cal Energy and BHE Renewables were both committed to expanding workforce development in Imperial Valley. Bean said the company has opportunities for engineers, chemists, plant operators, administrative positions, and many other positions. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Somerton, Arizona woman was killed in a Monday morning accident. The accident was reported about 7:15 a.m. Monday in the 12700 block of Avenue G in Yuma. A Toyota Tacoma and a Nissan Altima collided head-on. The driver of the Altima, Yoshlan Martinez, 31 of Somerton, Arizona, sustained fatal injuries and died at the scene. A child passenger in the Tacoma was also properly restrained, received minor injuries, as did the driver of the pickup truck. Both were taken to the Yuma Regional Medical Center for treatment. The accident remains under investigation. Well, we're entering the season of fairs and festivals. George Gale explains.
They start in February and run through March. The season kicks off this weekend. It is the 80th Annual Sportsman and Tomato Festival. It'll be held this Saturday and Sunday in Niland. The theme of this year is building bridges to a brighter future. Organizers say the event will go on, rain or shine, at the Island Chamber of Commerce on Highway 111. On Saturday, the festival will run from 11 a.m. till midnight. On Sunday, it'll run from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. Contact the Island Chamber for all the information. For the KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
You can expect temporary lane closures at the downtown Calexico Port of Entry. It all began yesterday. 3 to 4 northbound lanes at the downtown port will be closed between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily through Thursday, February the 2nd. According to the U.S. General Services Administration, the temporary lane closures are necessary to paint elements of the pre-primary canopy structure. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a low-pressure system will bring unsettled conditions as well as much cooler temperatures to the area today, with drying and clearing the remainder of the week. With dry weather returning by the end of the week, temperatures will climb to near and slightly above normal levels as strong high pressure builds over the region. 56 our high yesterday, 48 the overnight low. Slightly more than 1/4 inch of rain fell in the past 24 hours. Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 62. North wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. There is a slight chance of precipitation. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 42. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest after midnight. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 68. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest later in the morning. 49 degrees downtown El Centro, 66% relative humidity, wind out of the north 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here. I don't mean to rush you, but Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. Yes, the peanut patch is ready for you and your Valentine. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, a great place to visit. For that matter, they offer tours every Tuesday and Friday. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, homemade chocolates, fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from scratch? You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. The Peanut Patch. Now, if you want to visit the Peanut Patch, schedule a tour. Find them on the World Wide Web at thepeanutpatch.com. You'll also get directions. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They're going to make your Valentine shopping so much easier, and they're going to make your Valentine very, very happy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. The Nets beat up on the Lakers 121-104. Yeah, no, the Lakers were not robbed. They just lost. The Magic topped the 76ers 119-109 in overtime. The Kings outlasted the Timberwolves 118-111. Warriors topped the Thunder 128-120. Wizards whipped the Spurs 127-106. Mavericks topped the Pistons 111-105. Suns ran past the Raptors 114-106. And the Trailblazers over the Hawks 129-125.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, in other news, it's Super Bowl 57, the Eagles and the Chiefs on Sunday, February 14th. And, the San Francisco 49ers, a little bit of a problem. Yeah, well, they already had a quarterback controversy in the Bay Area, and now it's gotten even deeper. Brock Purdy, well, it was a torn ulnar collateral ligament in his right elbow. That'll keep him out for at least 6 months. And no word on Tommy John surgery for the quarterback. But the 49ers, they're going to have to make a decision on who's going to be their quarterback next year. Yeah, it's hard to say. And elsewhere, Rory McIlroy overcame a final round charge from Patrick Reed and won the Dubai Desert Classic in a Monday duel. World number one McIlroy rolled in a birdie putt from around 15 feet at number 18 for a 4-under 68 that left him a stroke clear of Reed, who shot a 65. And that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Hey, this is Mike Morris from El Centro Motors. It's year-end clearance still. We've got F-150s coming out our ears and more in transit. All those units that were parked waiting for chips, they're all starting to arrive now. So what Ford did was they put 0% on it for 36 months and 1.9 for 60 months. That's right, 1.9 for 60 months, not that 9% stuff that other brands have around town. And we have a bunch of them. We will make you a heck of a deal. We have Escapes, we have Broncos, you name it, we got it. Super Duties, we got them all. Come on down, help me with year-end clearance, help me get rid of these vehicles so we can get the new models in. And remember, if you don't come see me first, I can't save you any money, and it's just that easy.
Right now, let's take a look at what's going on Wall Street. It's financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. General Motors reported a much stronger than expected fourth quarter profit, lifting full year results to record levels for the second straight year. The largest U.S. automaker said today it is buying a $650 million equity stake in Lithium Americas, which will give it access to the raw material needed to build batteries to power 1 million electric vehicles a year in the first phase of production. For the quarter, GM earned adjusted earnings of $3 billion, or $2.12 a share, up from $1.35 a share a year earlier, and far better than forecast for the year. Speaking of earnings being up, ExxonMobil earnings more than doubled. They did slow from a peak earlier in the year, but the oil giant still reached a full-year record profit, more than double what it reported a year ago. The company earned adjusted income of $14 billion, down from the record $18.7 billion it earned in the third quarter, but it was up from $8.8 billion in the fourth quarter of last year. That was also better than the forecast from analysts. Meanwhile, the solid fourth quarter lifted full-year earnings to $59.1 billion. And what's happening on the big board? Green. The Dow up 63 points. The S&P 500 up 23. The NASDAQ up 102 points. Meanwhile, gold up $3.60 an ounce. You want to buy an ounce? $1,942.80, but you better be quick. And oil up $1.01 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be mostly cloudy today, then becoming sunny. Look for a high near 62. And there is a slight chance of showers. North winds 10 to 15, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. It's about a 20% chance of precipitation. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 42. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest after midnight. Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 68. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest later in the morning. And we have 50 degrees downtown, 65% relative humidity. The wind out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the hour.
I'm Steve Kathan. A new twist in the George Santos story. The Republican congressman who's admitted lying about his past. He's rejected calls for his resignation, but as CBS's Allison Keyes tells us from Washington, he is making a new move.
Representative Santos is already assigned to 2 committees, and an aide tells CBS News he is reserving those seats until he has been cleared of both campaign and personal finance probes. But Santos told House colleagues he is formally recusing himself from serving on the bodies for now.
Hundreds of flights have been canceled or delayed as a winter storm blasts an area from Texas on into the Tennessee Valley. J.R. Brandenburg manages the Highway Department in Scott County, Kentucky.
We're able to react real quick and get the trucks loaded and immediately get salt, starting to spray it and plowing or however we have to react to it.
CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kentucky. All of those places have the potential for widespread power outages. They have the potential for extremely dangerous, and I do mean tons of accidents.
One fatality on the roads has been reported in the Austin, Texas area. The upper Midwest is dealing with bitter cold and below zero wind chills. Now to Memphis, CBS's Elise Preston is covering the Tyree Nichols case and its aftermath.
Administrators at the Balmoral Ridgeway Elementary School in Memphis are trying to help students process their community's grief.
They're not sure what those feelings are. So it's important to put a name to it so that they can understand what this is that they're seeing.
I want you all to take out a sheet of paper and a pencil.
The school's counselor, Titantia White, had students write about their dreams for a better Memphis.
It's sad. We can't trust cops. They're supposed to save us, not hurt us.
I think there should be less violence in the city of Memphis.
10 police and emergency personnel have been fined or fired, that is, or disciplined. A regulatory filing indicates the Justice Department has asked for documents from Tesla linked to its autopilot and self-driving features. Overseas, Secretary of State Blinken has appealed again for calm after renewed Mideast violence.
We look to both sides to unequivocally condemn any acts of violence, regardless of the victim or the perpetrator.
He met with Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas in the West Bank today. Blinken has publicly offered no new United States initiatives. Now to Africa. Big crowds on hand in Congo for Pope Francis, the first papal visit there since John Paul II back in 1985. A private report says consumer confidence has slipped this month, and on Wall Street's right now, positive signs for stocks. The Dow up 107 and the S&P up 37. This is CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
I turn it on in the morning and I leave it on all day.
AM 1230.
My music station.
KXO.
1230 KXO.